have to take responsibility and get yourself to your job. That's true for all of us.
I know, and the other thing is also prior to finding this out, I kind of committed to watching my brother's dog while they're in Disneyland, and they won't be back until the 3rd.
Eric, you're full of crap.
Bring the dog here. I'll take care of the dog. Okay? You don't have to worry about the dog. I'll treat him just like I would treat you.
Oh, great.
Same way.
All right. Well,
Eric's full of crap. He says he wants to be an actor, but he really doesn't.
Johnny, just want to check out something. No homosexuality involved, right?
No.
All right.
Nope. Straight part that he actually gets to play a person who's much like himself. Like they said, a kind, nice person. I'm thinking, boy, somebody needs to rewrite that shit. But with whatever his affliction is,
right,
they want the character to have the same affliction that Eric has.
Right.
He has to grow a beard, I think.
Right.
That's it.
Uh-oh. There's another objection.
Is there any problems with that, Eric? Could you do that?
I'm not sure if I could grow a beard from now till then.
I'm positive there's some people at the Stern Show that will shave their pubes, and we'll figure out a way to make a beard for you.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
You won't wear a pubic beard?
No.
All right. Well, look, I don't want to go through this. All right.
I just shaved last
night. Is there any part of this that makes you happy? Any little part?
You mean you shaved last night, Eric, and how long does it take for a beard to come in? You got a whole month.
Wow, a whole month.
Well, he said December.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah. A week. Howard. It's like 3 weeks.
Well, about 2.
Then you're
Howard,
in good
when
shape.
he get me on the phone, he calls the 5-year-old and talks to the 5-year-old about Skylanders.
All right, look, I got to go.
I don't.
Guys, Eric, good luck with your role. If you take it, if you don't take it, sounds to me like it's not going to happen. Johnny, if I was you, I'd bow out of this thing. You gave him the job, and that's it. Let him handle it.
You gave him the job, Howard. You gave him the job.
Yeah.
That's where they found Eric, and that's what they're interested in. Everybody's interested in getting in here.
If somebody gave me a reoccurring role right now, starting day 1, I start growing my beard, I get my ass to...
You find out what the airline flights are?
Where are they shooting, John?
Yes.
They're shooting it right in L.A.
Wow.
Yeah. Over at Fox Studios.
Wow.
So this show has got, they got Carrie Fisher, they got Tom Arnold, they got Bob Saget, they got John Ratzenberg, that guy from Cheers.
Wow.
They got George Lindazinzian, or whatever the fuck his name is, the guy who's 007 guy. I mean, it's a big budget, it's a big show. Eric's not sure if he wants to come up there with all that traffic.
Oh, brother, I'm trying to say something.
Let him say something.
The other thing that I have to do every time I travel is contact my oxygen company to get the oxygen machine at the hotel that I'll be at.
Isn't it great you've got 3 weeks to do that?
Yeah, Eric, you know what your problem is? You make everyone your problem. Everything is everyone else's problem. Make your problems your own. You know what you have to do. Now get to work. All right, listen, do what you want.
It's filled with oxygen, I swear.
You probably wouldn't be that good in the role anyway, honestly. So forget it. Just tell them forget it, Johnny. He's never going to make it there. He's got to watch a dog.
And he's afraid of the traffic.
Way to go, Johnny. Put in a whole year on this.
A year. Yeah, this was the complaint for a whole year, and it gets done, right? I'm thinking he's going to go crazy. What am I thinking?
Now I have to wait a year for you to get through that list that I sent you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's an amazing kid for somebody who's not paying a person. Yeah. He's got nothing but demands, and he's upset with the way the job is getting done.
What is the list, Johnny?
Oh, Howard, it's motor homes, money, shoes, everything. Oh, by the way, a chartered plane to your birthday party.
He wants you to get that.
He wants me to charter a plane to your birthday party.
Wow.
I told him we're not even invited to the fucking birthday party.
Exactly.
He wants to fucking charter the plane now, just in case.
All right, Johnny. Well, you certainly have a tough life with Eric, and I don't know what's going to happen. We look forward to getting an update.
That's why I like that you went back to AGT, Howard. I love the idea that you went back. Or I'm going to make you change places with me. And
you know what it is? So many people don't appreciate work.
Eric's one of them, apparently.
I mean, let's face it, Eric really has no acting chops. The fact that they gave him this job is as a result of his appearances on here. And now he's going to throw it away.
What?
Reoccurring. I have acting ability. I've been acting for 11 years plus on this damn show.
Eric, you know you're not that good. You're not that good at acting. Let's be honest.
I got the drunk is on us and is almost going to commit suicide.
Everybody, because of my acting, everybody has a complete wrong perception of me.
I don't think so.
No.
What do they think you're a prick? Have them call me. I'll tell them.
All right.
I'll tell them. Just have them give me.
All right, guys. This is growing tedious. I have to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Howard.
Do you want to talk to Underdog Lady? She's even annoyed with you.
Thank Howard.
It's not. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Howard.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. I had enough. Oh, my God. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Imagine a reoccurring role on a TV series. Yeah. And he's turning it down. Well, he says he's not, but I don't know.
But he has so many, I have this problem and I have that problem.
No. It's never going to work out. All right, we got to take a break. We've been long overdue. We'll be back right after these words.
Here's internet fart fetish porn star, Kelsey Obsession.
Oh, get your nose right up in here. I know you love how that smell just sticks around in my stretch pants. Take a deep breath. Oh, yeah, that makes your dick hard, doesn't it? You're so dirty.
The Howard Stern Show. A breath of fresh air. Here's Univision live in Times Square.
Muy buenas noches, Edna. Ha sido una noche verdaderamente caótica aquí en Times Square, el corazón de Manhattan, donde de momento autoridades reportan que el chofer del vehículo se encuentra prófugo de la justicia y que el auto levantó sospecha porque las placas no coincidían con la información del vehículo. Les comento que al momento del incidente...
Doesn't matter what language you speak. Baba Booey to you all. The Howard Stern Show.
Hello, agency.
Hello. Is this the adoption agency?
This is the adoption agency. Can I help you?
Hi. You know who this is?
No.
My name is Dave Letterman. I have a TV show here in New York City.
Oh, I know you.
You know, yeah. Are you a fan of me?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is a personal, private call. I just want this to be kept discreet if we could.
Absolutely. Every call I have is confidential.
All right, very good. I just want to let you know we want to adopt a black child, and
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I specialize.
Let me ask you something. Now, how long does the process take?
With an African American placement, it is a lot faster than normal.
Well, now I prefer a light-skinned black, as close to white as possible. Sort of like Paul Abdulish.
There is more than one kind of African American child.
All right. Now, are the light-skinned blacks, are they less rambunctious?
What does that mean?
Are they rowdy?
No, it all depends on how you raise them.
Can I, now, let me ask you this, can I return him after my ratings go up? Because, you know, once these guys get older, I hear they can get pretty dangerous.
What are you talking about? No.
Because I don't want my girlfriend to, you know, to get in trouble or anything like that.
I don't understand.
Now, will I be insured in case things go missing from my house, you know, like a TV or a boombox?
Well, what are you talking about?
I'm just, and can these kids play basketball yet? I'm sorry, these are new children. I don't want my girlfriend to get raped, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Do you guys give out coupons with the child, you know, like for grape juice and spare ribs, that kind of thing?
You got to be kidding me.
No, it's not. No, I'm very serious.
These are newborn babies, bundles of joy that you parent from day one.
As far as feeding him, can I put a watermelon through a juicer?
What?
No, do you conduct tests on the kids too? Because I don't want a gay one.
This is a totally inappropriate conversation, and I'm going to
I've had a few drinks. I'm sorry.
You had a few drinks? It's only 1:30 in the afternoon.
Well, you know, I love Sinbad. Can I get one that looks like him?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm really a very loving person. I didn't mean to upset or offend anybody.
If you wind up becoming a parent of an African-American child, I sure hope you don't joke like that.
Do they come with a cage?
This is a totally inappropriate conversation, and if you're serious, come in and file an application.
Well, I need a playmate for Paul Schaefer.
You know what, Mr. Letterman? Thanks for wasting my time.
No, I mean, does the agency provide me with separate dining facilities for my black son?
Get the hell off my phone.
Do you douche with coconut juice?
Fuck off.
Hello? You racist.
Probably the greatest album he ever did.
You think?
I do. It's before he got really, really famous.
Wait a second. What's the album with Miami 2017 and all?
This is it.
Oh, it is the greatest album then.
I told you.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember Angry Young Man being on this.
Oh, yeah.
There's a place in the world for the
See, I don't think this is one of the best songs he wrote. It's a good song, though.
Agreed.
All right. Now, what am I talking about?
You two are having the funniest conversation.
Well, it's always funny when Fred and I get together. It's never awkward.
See, Robin always gets jealous when it goes away from her.
No.
Back to you, Robin. It's all right.
Look, I was enjoying listening.
Yeah, you didn't see Robin interrupting. Steve Hirsch is the owner of Vivid Video. I have Steve on because, number one, Vivid Video just got their own channel on Sirius XM. I said to Gary, what happened to the Playboy channel? He goes, oh, no, that's still there. And I was like, well, how many porn channels are you going to have? But Vivid Video is probably the one with the hottest porn chicks, right? I think.
I wouldn't know.
What are you going to do on the channel, Steve?
Well, first of all, we are the only channel. We are the only adult channel on Sirius. Playboy's gone. Radio Sex is gone.
Oh.
So it's just us. And we're excited. We launched yesterday on 102. And we're going to have a ton of girls. Each show is going to be an hour long. So we're live 25 hours a week. We have 25 different hosts, which should be interesting in of itself. And
who's the biggest porn star? Who's the biggest porn star in America right now?
Well, you know, it's different. The business has really changed, and it's hard to break out. I would say Allie Hayes, who is one of our hosts, is a huge star. And
okay, so when you say Allie Hayes is a huge star, does that mean that she still has the ability to, like, if she puts out a video, people will go buy it and, like, I mean, in other words, you're talking money-wise, right? She generates the most money for you?
Well, yes, she does, and like I said, she's a big star. You know, there's really no DVD sales anymore.
Right.
Let's say we're at about, DVD sales are probably down 80% from where they were 5 years ago. So it's all about connecting with them on the internet, going and watching the girls dance, or having them cam for you. So the business has really evolved, which is, you know, part of the reason that we've moved away from DVDs and into TV and now into radio.
Yeah, in other words, you have to figure out how to adapt to the changing market, because most porn now is viewed for free.
Absolutely. So, you know, there are so many fewer companies out there. And I would say that there's probably 30 or 40% of the movies produced today than were produced even 2 years ago. So the business has really changed. There's a lot fewer companies. The girls are really fighting for work, and it's an interesting time.
Who was the biggest porn star of all time? Was it Jenna Jameson?
I think so. I mean, when you look back and she hit at the right time, we were in the video, video and DVDs were happening, and she sort of crossed over and transcended, and I would say definitely Jenna was there.
What do you estimate her how much money did she make personally, would you say? And I'm talking about from porn and I guess all the other kind of industries and stuff. Would you say she made $50 million?
Well, she made a lot of money when she shot movies. Then she started her own company, which they ultimately sold to Playboy for, I think it was reported, like $20 or $25 million.
Yeah.
But Jenna made a ton of money. She's unique in that way.
And so when you read that she's having to go back to work and do these video cams, that's quite shocking, right? I mean, she had a lot of money.
Yeah, it is surprising, and, I don't know all the reasons behind it, but, obviously we wish Jenna all the best. In fact, I'd love to do a movie with her.
You would work with her again?
She's interested in.
Wow.
Really?
Absolutely.
But I think
it would do huge business.
Do you think she could get the kind of action that she used to get in terms of people watching? Because, she's not the young Jenna Jameson anymore.
It's interesting. We have Vivid TV, and when we look at the numbers, some of the movies that sell the best are with the sort of classic, legendary girls. So I think there would be a huge appetite for a Jenna Jameson movie.
Are you yourself a fan of porn? I mean, do you still jerk off to porn?
No, I really never did. That just wasn't my thing, I was all about the business, and I started the company when I was 23 years old, and it was really all about how do I make money and how do I make this happen and bring in the right people to shoot the right movies and the right content, and then, see how many different ways I can sell it.
What's going on in California now? They've passed a condom law, and now they're talking about making porn stars wear not dental dams, but goggles and shields. That's got to be hurting the industry, no?
Well, it would be great for one movie, maybe.
Right.
Certainly not long term. So there was something called Measure B that was passed, which is a mandatory condom law, and they wanted the industry to be held to the same standards as if we were an emergency room. So that's where the goggles and the hazmat suits and the dental dams and all of that stuff comes into play. We are the plaintiffs in that case, and we are currently fighting it. It's in the appellate courts now, and we're hopeful that ultimately will prevail. In the meantime, though, people have moved out of L.A. County. Just about, I don't think anybody really shoots in L.A. County anymore, and I think that it's really hurt the county and hurt them financially. I think it was reported there's about $600,000 less in permits that were applied for as a result of Measure B, and that's just one piece of it. But hopefully, ultimately, we'll win, and business will go on.
When you put out a porn with a condom, when the guy's wearing a rubber, do you see that sales are affected?
Yes.
You've done that, though? You've put out a porn with someone wearing a rubber?
There was a time where we were a mandatory condom company many years ago, and our sales did go down 30%. But at that time, that really wasn't the point. The point was to be sure that all the performers are safe.
Right.
Since that time, the testing that's been put in place works and works well. In fact, there's been zero transmission of HIV in the industry within the last 8 years. And during that time, there's been over 300,000 scenes produced with not one case of HIV being transmitted or contracted.
But haven't some porn stars contracted HIV and caused scares in the industry lately?
They have. There has been HIV, but that's people who brought it from outside the industry, and it was only because of our testing that it was caught before it could be transmitted within the industry. So zero transmission within the industry. I think it's been reported a little bit differently, but that's the fact. Zero people.
Steve, what is the most successful porn starring a celebrity? I mean, the one that comes to mind to me is Pamela Anderson. Is that still the benchmark? Is that the highest grossing one?
Well, we were fortunate enough to put out the Pam Anderson tape, and it did well. And that was, so we put it out. I think we initially put that out on VHS and then DVD and TV and et cetera. But I think that clearly the Kim Kardashian tape is now number one. And that really has to do with the Internet and how many people have gone and watched and downloaded it. And it continues even today. It's just amazing. Every time she's in the news, we see a bump in our sales. And as you know, she's in the news often. So we were very fortunate to
Steve, why is it that if people can get this for free, they why would they pay for a Kim Kardashian tape? Isn't it readily available on the Internet, or maybe it's not?
Well, it really isn't. You know, if you look at the free sites, probably 7 of the top 10 sites are owned by the same company.
I see.
So we're able to work with them and get our stuff taken down. So that's not really the issue. So you don't really see, I mean, it pops up every now and then, but you don't really see it up there consistently. The problem with the free sites is that no matter what I put out, I'm still competing with free. So it makes it difficult that, you know, somebody would just rather watch something that may be of lesser quality, but they get to watch it for free. But
yeah, that's me. I mean, I go on YouPorn and whatever's on there, I jerk off to. What do I...
You don't care about the quality.
I mean, I do. I mean, I like the idea. Vivid does have the most beautiful women, and I would rather watch them than any of them. And I notice Vivid doesn't put a lot of their stuff on the free sites. But... you know, listen, I tell you, whatever's on there, I beat off to 2 nights ago to YouPorn, and I had, I believe the scenario was a babysitter porn again. It was a new one they had just posted on there. And
finally something new.
And the babysitter, which wasn't too bad, the mom and the dad looked like they'd been run over by a bus, but as long as the babysitter was halfway decent, I was okay with it. You know what I mean, Steve?
Yeah, you know, the problem with that is eventually if everything that's produced goes up on the free site, nobody's going to be able to afford to produce any new movies.
I know. Believe me, I understand that.
So ultimately, you're going to be stuck with people who go on the free sites are going to be stuck with a bunch of old content. So for us, it's important to produce stuff that's unique, keep it off the free sites, have people come to either Vivid.com or Vivid TV, whatever, and watch our movies that way.
Steve, let me understand something. Most of these celebrities, they make it seem like Pam Anderson, Kim Kardashian, I don't want to lump everyone in the same boat.
Paris Hilton,
all of them always go, oh my God, that my tape was stolen. Seems to be the same story. And then they bitch about it, and then before you know it, they're in business with you. Is that all horseshit? In other words, are they in business with you from the beginning?
Well, you know, it depends. Some of the girls come to us, and that would be somebody like China who decided that she wanted to make a movie, came to us, and we did it. Or Montana Fishburne, Lawrence Fishburne's daughter. She also came to us and wanted to make a movie. But in a lot of cases, the movies come to us, and we go out and we approach the celebrities, and we try and make a deal with them. And the problem is, and not really the problem, but ultimately what could happen is that if this thing is out there, chances are it's going to wind up on the Internet.
I see, because I know Pam Anderson lost a lot of money because in the beginning the thing got out there anyway. Had she made a deal from the beginning, she would have had a lot more money, no?
I think that that's true, and I think that that's probably why ultimately you do see a lot of these things being released.
Right. So, in other words, Pam Anderson it really was the case where somebody released the video without her knowing.
Absolutely.
Would that be the case with Kim Kardashian, or was she in on it from the beginning?
Well, what happened with Kim was different. I mean, somebody came to us with that tape. We approached Kim, and she did not want to put that out.
I see.
It was a huge deal, and we went back and forth, and the attorneys, and this and that. And then ultimately, that thing was going to be released on the Internet. So we were able to make a deal. It cost us millions of dollars, but it was probably the best deal I ever made.
How much money has that movie with Kim Kardashian generated?
Tens of millions of dollars.
Wow.
It is unbelievable. And I'm telling you, it continues today.
And so you still send her checks?
Well, you know, we don't get into how the actual deals work, but I think that Kim is happy with the way it turned out.
You say you were shocked that Farrah Abrams, who is the teen mom, you're shocked at how well her tape sold.
Abraham, and I was aware of the Teen Mom tape, and not of the tape of the show, and I knew that it was popular. I knew she was one of the most popular girls on the show, but I really had no idea how this thing was going to play out. We got the tape, then there was the whole story about did she shoot it for us or did she shoot it for herself, and then James Dean came out and he made a big deal out of it and said that it was all set up, and all of these things continued to get picked up, and it really built a lot of momentum, and when we finally put that thing out, we had 19,000 joins at about $50 a join in the first 24 hours, and I was really blown away by that. And the truth is, she's done an amazing job promoting it. The fact that it's a backdoor tape, which is really the first backdoor celebrity tape that was.
You mean anal?
Anal? Is that what?
Yeah. It was the first anal tape.
I know. I beat off to that. I was shocked myself. I did not know Teen Mom at all. I was, given a link. I went on there. It was a very sexy tape. I beat off to it.
You got excited?
I got a full erection and came very hard into 3 tissues and broke through 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that sexy.
It was her job.
She looked pretty damn good on that tape, and she fucks like a rabbit.
She looked great. She did anal. She squirted. I mean, I don't think you could ask for much more than that.
Is it true that back in the day, at the height of her sort of infamy, Octomom was offered $1 million by your company and she turned it down?
Yes, it is true.
Isn't that something? And she ended up doing
she's on welfare.
But she ended up doing a movie for you guys, but it was at much less money, right?
Well, she didn't do it for us, but she did ultimately do a masturbation video that I'm not sure did very well. She should have grabbed the money. We offered her $1 million. Then we offered to buy her house for her, and I really wanted to do something with her because I thought it would be cool. I actually wanted the Vivid girls to be her nannies for a month, and I thought that would
loosen her up.
Be interesting. But she decided that she didn't want to do it, and then now I'm telling you, I wouldn't offer her $100 to do a movie. I just don't think anybody cares.
Do you care about Tan Mom doing a porn at all? I know she has refused. She's only appeared in them with like her clothes on. Would you offer Tan Mom any money?
Probably. I'm not sure how well that would do. Yes, people would be interested because she's a little nutty.
Yeah.
But, ultimately, the tapes that do the best are the ones with the hottest girls. You have to be super hot. The sex has to be good. You have to be able to see it. You have to be able to actually see the sex. And if you put all those things together, you really have a shot at something being successful. I'm not sure how many of those elements Tan Mom actually has.
Who is a woman, a celebrity that you have approached with a tremendous amount of money recently? And, I mean, they've turned you down, but who is it? Who's your go-to person that if you could get them, you would just pull out the bankroll?
Well, I mean, there's a few. We did offer Pippa Middleton $5 million, and that was right after the royal wedding.
Right, that's the sister of the princess.
Right, and that got tremendous coverage. I think that Prince William and Kate Middleton would be ridiculous and over the top, and I can't think of a single person who wouldn't want to see that.
Let me ask you something. If I could convince Robin to fuck me on film.
Oh, God, help us.
All right, it's a Howard and Robin film, full anal.
Full anal.
Well, Robin giving me anal. No, but I mean, seriously, I'm giving Robin anal, oral, everything.
Why does it have to be anal?
Well, because people pay for that. I'm talking to a man who knows.
Top dollar.
I'm talking backdoor shock jock. I'm talking about Robin squirting. Jug play where I beat off onto her tits. Everything goes. What would a tape like that? What could you offer Robin and I?
Well,
and I'm being serious. Evaluate its worth.
Well, to begin with, I really do believe that it would be the biggest selling tape ever.
I believe this so too, Robin. And Robin, don't be so close-minded.
Howard, you are, such an iconic person,
right.
and there have been so many songs written about Robin. You two have been together for so long. I think that it would be worth probably $15 million.
Wow!
And
each, or for the Robin and I would have to split.
Yeah, well, you guys could figure that out. I mean, there's, the chemistry between you two, people have heard about for years, and there's not a single one of your fans who wouldn't buy that tape immediately. It would
That's
be
right.
massive, huge sell.
What's a big seller, by the way? What is the most sales? Like what, the Kim Kardashian tape, how many has that sold, roughly?
Well, we've sold well over 100,000 DVDs, and even more than that.
We could do better than that, Robin. We could sell at least 1 million.
Sure.
I mean, you would talk about it on the air, it would be over the top.
I think you coming in at 15 million is a little kind of... I think
low?
Yeah, no offense, Steve. We're not doing it with you. We're going to probably go somewhere else, because 15 million ain't going to cut it.
Why don't we just do it independently?
We'll give you a $15 million guarantee and then some upside. How's that? Then as much as you promote it is as much money as you guys can make.
All right, so if Robin was just with another partner, like an average guy, guy with a big cock, he's fucking her in the ass, he's, what else is he doing? He's squirting in her face, he pisses on her, she shits on him. I mean, it's graphic and really, the guy's a vegan, of course. What would that be worth?
Well, if he pisses and shits on her, then I'll go to jail.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's illegal.
Take that out. All right,
of the script. So consider it out. Consider it out.
Okay, so
these are things she would have been up for, but she'll have to go to another country. We might take her to Germany for this film.
There would definitely be huge interest in a Robin tape.
Right.
And there's just no question about it. It would definitely be worth a few $1 million.
Right. She could see a couple of million from that. And if I was to just bang my wife, good-looking woman.
God.
What do you think?
Well, obviously it would be huge. Anything that you're part of would be a major, major deal. Like I said, all your fans would buy it immediately. $10 million for sure. The only reason that I think your tape with Robin would be worth more is that that's something that people, have talked about and waited for.
I will talk to Robin about it. Off the air, where I can sit down in a reasonable way.
You just bring it up here. You never even discuss it.
I'm ashamed to bring it up in private. Robin, excuse me, I need to talk to you about something. What about somebody like a J.D. Harmeyer? Now, he's a minor player on the show, yet people love him. He's lovable. Could he get money for a sex tape?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, he's known primarily for your show. And the truth is, obviously that women sell better than men.
Right.
So there may be a little bit of interest. So I would say maybe, $25,000.
I see a list here. We asked Steve to evaluate the staff. Fred Norris could probably get $100,000 because, people be curious. And Gary Dell'Abate about $100,000. Gary came to me privately and said, I think my value in a porn would be way more than Fred's. He feels he's more out there.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was interesting to me that Gary actually...
He actually got competitive.
He's
so competitive.
A little more.
Well, there's only one way to tell. Let's do it. I think, the other thing is, who are they doing these tapes with and what's going on?
What about that? Does anybody here, like Benji, would you fuck your girlfriend on, what? He's got a hot girlfriend. Benji is a player on the show. Benji's pretty open, with his sexuality and showing himself naked. I don't know what your girlfriend's at. I would think Benji could get...
I think there would be interest there.
I think there would be, especially with the girlfriend.
A little bit more than, say, J.D. I don't think, to be honest, I'm not sure that it would be as much as Fred or Gary, but maybe $50,000.
Yeah, I don't think that would motivate him. That wouldn't motivate you, right, 50?
No.
You need, more money than
couple mil, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you heard that laugh.
The business isn't what it used to be, so... We got to be realistic.
You missed your time, Benji.
It's funny. I would think, this is funny. Like Steve said, if you had Wendy the retard and high-pitch Eric fucking, he could probably give them $50,000. But I would pay a lot to see that.
Retarded sex.
Retarded sex. I mean,
It would be huge. I'm telling you, it would be huge.
It would be huge. Something's better left unseen.
If you took all the whack packers and put them in one movie and called it Sex Circus or something like that.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, I would do that in a minute. And I think that it would be worth at least $100,000. And not only would people who, know your show watch it, but you could sell that to other people as well.
I'll bet.
Yeah, you bet. You could, the foreign rights alone. Steve, is retarded porn against the law? Because I would think, that's somebody with a very, Wendy's in her 30s or 40s, but she's childlike. She's like 12, 2. So,
it's an interesting question, and I really don't know the answer.
Well, do some research, please.
I'll get on that right away.
We all want retarded porn. All right. Well, anyway, Steve is announcing that Vivid Video is now Vivid Radio on Sirius XM.
I don't understand how porn radio works.
It's hot chicks talking sex.
They'll talk sex.
That's right. Channel 102. You got anything innovative going on there? Like maybe like I don't know. What the hell are you doing on there?
Well, it's, like I said, a few things. Number one, all the shows are going to be short so that there's a lot of energy. No more of these 3-hour shows for us, just 1-hour shows. And then we're going to talk about things that are going on in the industry as well. I'm going to host a show called CEO Roundtable where we'll talk. I'm not sure if anybody will listen to it, but we're going to talk about some of the issues of the day, whether it's piracy, free porn, condoms, minimum age for girls to get in the business. And then I don't want the channel to be just about Vivid, so we're bringing in other companies who will be doing shows as well, like Evil Angel, Adam and Eve, Dennis Hoff from the Bunny Ranch is going to do a show. So I want to open it up to other people as well, and then get feedback from people, and they can tweet us at Vivid Radio SXM and tell us what they like.
There you go, Robin. It's all there. And Robin, it's a standing offer from Steve. If you're ready to do a porn with me, we could get between certainly $15 million right there.
Think about your image now, Judge. I don't know that porn is in your presence.
You don't think that'll go over? I think my image is one of those things that people figure it can never be rehabilitated. For all of the Vivid Celebrity videos, go to vividceleb.com. Thanks, Steve, for talking to us.
One more thing real quick.
Hey, you're not still banging Joan Rivers' daughter, are you?
No, that's over.
No.
What do you mean, no?
One thing that would be great, Howard, is that we would offer $1 million, put $1 million on the table right now.
Go ahead.
For you to come to L.A.
Right.
Host Vivid Radio for a week.
Go ahead.
Do it for a week. We would bring in every porn star, every stripper. They'd get naked. We'd bring in sex toys. You'd be the host, the master of ceremonies. 1 week, $1 million. Put Vivid Radio on the map forever.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got to come to L.A. and do it.
Oh, I have to go to L.A.? Forget it.
Then you're out.
No, I'm out.
Steve, you just talked yourself out of it.
No, let's get back to me fucking Robin on film. I think that was way more interesting.
I think this would be good, too, though. So, give it a
What happened with you and Melissa Rivers? How come you broke up with her? I thought you were going to marry her.
No. I don't think I ever heard that I was going to marry her. We were friends, and she's
friends.
A girl, but
you were banging her.
Time to move on.
She a good lay?
She's a very nice girl. I'm not going to talk about that.
How much for a tape of you and?
That's not very nice.
Yeah. Why didn't we ever see him?
Did you? Hey, I'm curious.
Of him and Melissa.
Did you and Melissa ever tape each other?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Joan
I've seen what happens to people who do that.
How much money for a Joan and Melissa tape where like Melissa goes down on Joan?
Again, I would be in jail. That's called incest.
I see.
So probably the answer would be 0.
I see. All right. Well, that's a disappointment. Who are you dating now?
Not really dating anyone. Just enjoying my life.
How do you enjoy life if you're not dating anyone?
Well, you're not dating. You're just sitting at home.
Well, I'm really focused on Vivid TV. I'm focused on Vivid Radio.
How much do you think Steve is worth from porn?
Oh, God, $100 million.
That's exactly right. I read your net worth is $100 million.
Well, don't believe everything you read.
Why? Is that high or low?
I don't know. I haven't counted lately, but one thing's for sure, porn has really been good to me, and I've enjoyed it. We're just starting our 30th year in business, so believe it or not, we've been around longer than any other video company, so it's worked out well.
Well, there you go. All right, Steve. Thanks for calling in.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you,
Later.
Howard.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Steve Hirsch. He's
one of the successful porn purveyors.
I didn't know Playboy Radio was gone.
I didn't either. He said there was another one, too. Something.
Sex Channel.
Sex Channel or something?
Robin, in our porn, would you mind if I brought in a babysitter as well? And you and I are the parents?
We have to come home and find that the babysitter is drinking.
She's drinking and you and I have to discipline her. And Wendy is the babysitter.
Oh, God. That is some movie.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh, my God. That would be the biggest seller of all time.
Yeah, but then we'd have to disappear.
I know. Saying he'd hand us $15 million if I bang you in the ass on film. And believe me, it wouldn't hurt.
It's nice to know that we have someplace to go.
Like if all hell breaks loose, we know we can get $15 million out of that guy.
There you go.
And don't worry, my dick isn't so big that it's going to hurt. And who knows, you might enjoy it.
There is every possibility that I'll get into it.
Yep. No rubbers, Robin. I want to feel you. Oh. How could you imagine? What a tape. Oh, yes, Robin. Hey, you want to have some fun? We're going to take a break. When we come back, there's this dude, this hypnotist guy who hypnotizes people to put them into their past lives.
Oh, yeah?
So Sal wanted to do it. So we have Sal in the back room. All square business. We tested it on him yesterday. Sal is totally hypnotizable.
Of course he is.
At one point, the guy had Sal weeping. And... Hey, Gary, what was it that Sal thought?
What was Sal in a past life?
Well, wasn't he? They didn't even go back that far yet. We're going to do it here on the air. But Sal was in his dad's pizzeria, I guess, getting yelled at, and then he started crying. Right?
So we didn't even go beyond this life. This was his current life.
He might have. I'm not privy to what happened.
So the guy sends Sal back. He hypnotized him.
Right.
Go back 5 years.
Right.
Go back 10 years. Go back to when you're 20.
Right.
So he gets him to 10 years old, and Sal just starts bawling.
Oh, my God.
Can we do that today?
I don't know. It's a story about... Sal started to recount a story about how he was writing on the wall at his father's pizzeria with chalk, but then it turned out it wasn't chalk, that they had put holes in the wall and were using the part of the wall to write on the wall. So my guess is Sal's father just beat the shit out of him.
Right.
And that's why Sal was
but it's unbelievable. Like, Sal does dumb shit, gets in trouble for it, gets beaten up, and then
he makes everybody wrong. I'm a victim.
And he's been repeating that pattern for the rest of his life.
Is that way.
It's unbelievable.
Did the guy erase his memory and say you won't remember anything? Because maybe we could do...
You know what I love?
What?
I love that everyone in the staff said, maybe it's a big waste of time. A lot of people aren't hypnotizable. I go, trust me, Sal's hypnotizable.
Yeah. Sal's hypnotizable by almost anybody. You don't even have to be professional.
I could hypnotize him.
I just walk by the green room. Sal's either sleeping or hypnotized.
All right. Let me do a quick commercial break. We come back and we talk to hypnotized Sal right after these words. Oh, listen to this.
Here's NBC's Rock Center.
People with Asperger's often have a difficult time in social situations. Even before he was diagnosed, he had learned to play roles and mimic the behavior of people who he thought did a great job of fitting in. What role are you right now?
Interview guy, which is an amalgam of like Howard Stern and me.
You've literally studied Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Not too many people would consider the shock jock an expert in social interaction, but David says it works for him. He showed us his collection of Howard Stern videos he studies constantly.
The Howard Stern Show, treating the mentally ill for more than 30 years.
Okay, thank you. Scott Schmarin.
Schmarin?
Schmarin.
What a name.
I know, that's some name. Scott is a hypnotherapist. Scott got into the business when he tried to lose weight. He was a heavy guy and started to study it. And he got into this past life regression, and Sal said he was up for trying it. So here they come. Hello. Hey, Scott, what's happening?
Hi there.
Hey, Sal. Come on in, guys. Sit down. Let's see what we can make of this. Sal, you, of course, are a believer in past life regression, I'm sure, because you believe in the afterlife and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Is there any chance... Now, what happened? You worked with Sal yesterday, and he is workable, they say, right?
Oh, he's really workable, yeah. We spent about an hour and a half together yesterday.
And I'm taking it... We're going to go through a journey with Sal now?
Yes.
And we're going to find out who he was in past lives?
Correct, yeah.
Right. And that's not the only kind of work you do. You help people lose weight and do all that kind of stuff with hypnotherapy. And for those people out there who think it's fake, how do you convince them that this is real? I've worked with enough hypnotists to know that this thing is the real deal, but How do you convince people that this is 100% for real?
I don't really try to convince people that it's real. Their experience is their experience. Right. I've worked with enough people that have had success, from professional athletes to entertainers to people that have overcome some incredibly difficult things in their lives.
Now, yesterday, did you learn about Sal and his past lives, but you're not revealing it yet to us?
No, we did yesterday. They wanted everything to happen here.
I see. Okay, good.
So I started with Sal, got him into a deep, relaxed state.
Sal, are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. You are. You seem kind of relaxed right now.
He's in a fully awake hypnotic state right now.
I see. I like him better this way.
You like him?
We keep him there.
Yeah. How long can you hold him in this?
How long do you want him?
It's like the rest of his life.
The rest of his life. His wife would have.
Oh yes, I was just going to say that. All right, listen, Scott Schmarin. Did you ever consider changing your last name from Schmarin?
Schmarin?
Yeah. No, because the name Schmarin just doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Right. Scott, you were a heavy-set guy. You were obese, right?
Yep.
How much did you weigh at your head?
Somewhere around 350, 360.
And you could not lose weight, and that's how you got into hypnotherapy?
I lost weight, and I would put it back on.
Right.
And then out of that frustration of not being able to lose weight, put it back on, lose weight, and not wanting to be that way, I started working on how my mind worked.
Right. When you're with a woman, are you married, guy?
Married, 3 kids.
When you're married, can you use this on your wife to loosen her up sexually? Would you ever hypnotize your wife to think you have a bigger penis, perhaps?
It hasn't been necessary. I'll be honest with you, I think most women hypnotize the men they want to marry to get them to marry them.
In a sense, yes, don't they?
Yes.
All right. So, Scott, without further ado, and by the way, Scott is here. You promoting anything, a book or anything like that?
I have a book. It's called Stepping Stones to Success.
Right.
I co-wrote it with people like Deepak Chopra and Dennis Whaley, some other motivational speakers in there.
Right.
And I'm getting ready to complete another book now, which is Your Ultimate Visionary Mind, Transforming Your Life in 30 Minutes a Day.
Is everyone hypnotizable or only stupid people like Sal?
No, everybody. Well, here, you meditate every day, correct?
I do.
And you're going into a deep meditative... The hypnotic state is a monofocus state of mind.
I see.
Where you're just blocking everything else out and just focusing on one thing.
Because Sal is so simple, was it easy to put him under?
Sal's a good guy. We had a nice conversation.
You like Sal?
Yeah, Sal's good.
All right. So to make the general statement that anyone who could be hypnotized is probably got the brain of an amoeba, would be wrong.
You would be wrong. To be honest with you, everybody's hypnotized all day long doing things like, for example, how many people drive to work and they don't even think about driving to work. They get there, they don't smash into anything, run through any red lights.
Right.
But they're not even thinking about it. Or you watch a great movie and it's 2-3 hours long. Get done with it, and it seems like 5 or 10 minutes.
How long does it take to learn to be a top-notch hypnotist?
How long does it take?
Because I would like this skill. I would like to hypnotize Robin so I can make this porno already.
I've taken a lot of classroom training, and I've worked with a lot of people. It's time, and a lot of it's my instincts and my intuition. So.
I see. All right.
Are some hypnotists better than others? You would say that, right?
I would definitely say that, yes.
As we go into Sal's past lives, is it okay for him to wear headphones? Or you want him to take them off? It won't affect
he's fine with
He's fine with the headphones.
There's nothing that can stop Sal from...
Right. All right, so Scott, you've purposely put Sal under beforehand so that no one driving in their car could get hypnotized while they listen to it.
That is correct. That would not be a good idea.
Okay, so let's work on Sal. Let's find out if Sal did have past lives. I feel like he's a new soul, not an old soul.
An old soul?
I think this has got to be a brand new one. Yeah,
this guy he doesn't seem to have any wisdom, but go ahead.
Thank you, Rob. All right. All right, you ready, Sal?
Mm-hmm.
All right, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Relax. And go to that place we talked about before. Is you relax your mind and your body and go back right to where we were before. And you go to that doorway at the end of your timeline. That beautiful doorway at the end, at the beginning, before this life started. And you see that bright white energy and that light coming around that doorway. And we've talked about it. So now I want you to open that doorway up. Open it up wide. And I want you to step through it. And as you step through it, you can communicate with me, you can talk to me. My voice is your tool to keep you safe. And I want you to see it like you're watching it on TV right now from a third-person perspective. And why don't you tell me what you see?
Mountains.
You see mountains. Great. Where are the mountains?
They're in front of me. It goes all the way around, from right to left in front, and there's... I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but there's pterodactyls.
There's pterodactyls. Okay.
Yeah, this is like prehistoric times.
You're going to prehistoric times. Okay. All right. Great. And where do you see yourself?
I'm on the sand.
You're on the sand? Where?
Right in front of the water, and I'm digging.
You're digging? What are you digging?
Oh, this is crazy.
Tell me what you see.
What the hell?
What do you see, Sam?
Crazy.
Tell us what you see.
I'm a turtle.
You're a turtle. Great. All right. You're a big turtle? You're a little turtle?
I'm a big turtle.
You're a big turtle.
And I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant. Great.
And I'm digging a hole.
All right. And what are you digging a hole for, Sal?
For my babies, just to lay my eggs.
You're going to lay your eggs in that hole?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. All right. And you're in a safe position there? You feel safe there?
I'm a little worried.
You're a little worried? Okay. What I'd like you to do right now is, right now you're looking at it like it's on a TV screen. So what I'd like you to do right now is go ahead and step into the body of that turtle. Become the turtle again.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you're experiencing.
Just can see everything around. I'm just looking around. I'm worried about where to put my eggs, and I'm digging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to my right and my left, but it's quiet. It's pretty still right now, except for a few birds flying around.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm digging a hole behind me, and I feel okay. I feel okay with it. The water is coming right up to me, though.
Yeah,
I'm right at the edge of the beach.
What does a turtle think?
Just not exactly sure if I'm in the right place, but it's the best I can do.
It's the best you can do? What's your life like as a turtle?
Very calm, simple. There's no stress. Just I feel like my duty is to procreate, and that's primarily it.
So your duty is to produce more turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah? And obviously you're a female turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's this process like? You're laying these eggs right now, correct?
Uh-huh.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel good, but I'm worried for the eggs.
What are you worried about?
Perhaps another dinosaur eating the eggs.
Another dinosaur eating the eggs. Great.
But I picked this spot intentionally. This is the safest place. I know the spot pretty well.
It's the safest place for you to be?
To lay the eggs.
Mm-hmm. Great. How do you know it's safe?
I've been there before.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I've checked out this area.
Have you laid eggs before?
No.
No? How old are you?
Not exactly. Does it go back? 67, 68.
So 67, 68 years old. And describe what you look like. What color are you?
I am grayish and green. I have a perfect design on my back. I have a big, big head, and it's grayish.
Mm-hmm.
I have flat feet, both sides. My back has a green rim on it with green squares on both sides that are identical patterns.
Hey, Doc. You believe this fucking guy was a turtle?
I believe it.
You know what? I've had other experiences where people are other things than human beings. So his experience is his experience.
See, I believe this 100%, because if he'd come back as anything but a turtle, I wouldn't believe it.
I think this is his first time as a person.
Yeah. Can you bring him forward so we can find out if he ever was a person before he was a turtle?
I could bring him. We can take him. Maybe we'll take him to a timeline. Let's see if we can get him if he's someplace else.
Because, I mean, this is unbelievable.
All right, Sal, why don't you take a deep breath in, relax.
Fucking pregnant turtle.
And step out of the body of the turtle. And I want you to go through that doorway again. And the doorway closes, and you're safe. You're listening to the sound of my voice. And as you're listening to the sound of my voice, that doorway is going to open up again. And you see that doorway opening up again. And tell me if you see anything else.
I see a man with looks like a monk with a red beard.
A monk with a red beard. Is it you?
I don't think it's me. It doesn't look like me.
All right, why don't you step through that doorway? And I want you to take in that whole scene. I want you to notice where you are.
The stuff behind him, I can't make. It looks like like, you know, when, like torture equipment.
It looks like torture equipment. Okay.
There's a big, there's these big wooden wheels with like a crane on it.
Okay. And
he's standing in front of it.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in this picture?
As a prisoner.
You're a prisoner. Okay. Do you know what country you're in?
Europe someplace. I don't know.
You're not sure?
I think in Ireland.
You're in Ireland.
Yeah,
okay.
But he's wearing a dark reddish-brown monk outfit with a rope around him, and he has a red beard. And we're in a dark room, and there's these torture devices in the room.
Mm-hmm. You the one that's going to be tortured?
I'm not sure. He's just staring at me.
Okay, and where are you?
I'm sitting down in front of him, but it's a stone room. The whole room is made of stone.
Okay. All right, I want you to know that you can watch it from this perspective. You're safe. Nothing's going to happen to you. I want you to watch it.
Something's going to happen.
But I want you to see it. I want you to see it as you're watching a movie. Your perspective is of a movie. And you can see it on the screen.
There's a table behind him with these wheels, but it's like something they're going to stretch me out on it.
Okay. You're okay. I want you to step back from that picture. I want that picture to get a little bit fuzzier for you right now, okay? So it's not so clear.
Make him cry.
He is. So it's a little bit fuzzier, so you're not feeling all that pain and all that emotion, okay? You do that? You do that, Sal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. Tell me something about yourself in this life. Are you a guy? You're a woman?
I'm a guy.
And you have a what?
I'm 19 years old.
You're 19 years old. Right. What do you look like?
I worked for the church.
Yeah.
And I did something terrible.
What did you do?
I was at the top of the church and I threw a brick down and killed somebody.
You killed somebody? Okay.
Yes. From the top of the church.
Stupid asshole.
Okay. All right.
He thinks he's David Letterman.
All right. All right, why don't you take a step back from that picture right now?
I didn't mean to kill him.
I'm sure you didn't. Okay. All right, why don't you take...
There's a funeral procession going on.
Okay.
And I was on the top. And I just, for some reason, pushed a brick down. And I killed one of the people pushing the casket.
Okay. All right, listen, follow the sound of my voice, Sal. And I'm going to have you pull yourself back out of this picture. Okay? And I want you to step through that doorway again.
Wow.
And let go of those memories. Let go of those thoughts that you're safe. You're secure. You're listening to the sound of my voice.
Hey, Doc, he seemed much happier as a turtle, didn't he?
I guess we probably all would be happier as a turtle,
yeah,
right?
So he was a slave who killed, or he was some bad dude who, like,
in a church.
He worked for the church and he pushed a brick on somebody.
So you think they're going to torture him, huh?
I think they're going to, yeah.
Why do they torture a person who just pushes a brick on somebody?
Because he killed someone.
Killed somebody.
Yeah, so kill him, but you don't have to torture him. There's nothing to learn from him.
Fuck him.
So,
sure
right.
you do.
I want you to come through that doorway once more, Sal. And that door closes, and you relax, and you let go of all those feelings. All those things you see and hear. Relax. All right, let's open up that doorway one more time.
Uh-oh.
Let's open it up again. That bright light, the doorway opens. Tell me if you see anything.
This is before I went anywhere. This is I'm a soul.
You're a soul. Okay. And
I haven't been placed.
You haven't been placed, so you're just, what are you, energy? What are you and where are you?
I'm complete energy.
Right. You are. Great. And what does that feel like?
Feels great.
Yeah? Can you describe it?
I can communicate and talk to people or talk to other forms of energy without talking. We're all on the same plateau. We all can communicate simultaneously.
Great. What's that like?
It's wonderful.
Yeah? Yeah? How does that make you feel?
Safe.
Safe? And what's the experience of the universe like for you?
The universe is completely different. The universe is a mission.
What's the mission?
Well, the universe is completely separate. And where I am, we're all together, and we all know that there's a mission to be done, and we're all selected to do something.
Okay.
I don't know what my mission is. I'm just, right now, I have no intention of going on Earth.
Okay. All right,
we're all aware of it. We're all aware of the duty and the responsibilities and what we need to do and the path that we must take on Earth. But there's no pressure.
That's great.
There's no pressure at all.
All right, so you move into this scene a little bit more, and I want you to really step into that energy and feel it. And I want you to tell me what you think your mission is.
I'm confused with the state that I'm in now. I want to be where I'm at. I want to remain there.
You want to remain there?
But I know that there eventually has to be a moment where I have to make up my mind and choose a path.
Mm-hmm.
And there are many souls constantly going back and forth from the physical world to this spiritual world.
Meanwhile, he chose to be a turtle. Dummy.
Okay. And this mission, what's your mission you need to carry out? And how are you going to carry it out?
At this moment where I am now, I'm told that it will come to me, but I'm not ready.
Okay. And when you get your mission, how do you carry it out? What do you do?
Well, at the stage I'm at now, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You're just a mass of energy.
Right.
Good.
Wow.
How does it feel?
Where I am now, it's unbelievable.
It is.
There's not a care in the world. Everybody's just interconnected, and there's a lot of just it's simultaneous love. It's a connection of love that's just amazing. Everyone is just connected and on the same wave, the same vibrations, and it's really, really good.
All right, Robin, what do we think? Let's listen. We got to have a discussion now. What are we thinking here? I mean, this is crazy.
We were right. He's hardly had any lives.
He was pure energy, from what I'm getting here. By the way, do you think he's creating a fantasy now, or do you think he really experienced this? What do you personally believe?
You know what? I don't know. And here's how I always answer that question.
Go ahead.
The experience you have is your experience. And if it helps you move on and do what you need to do in this life, I'm all for it.
Right.
The most important thing he said was, I'm confused.
Yeah, that I believe. Will he remember all of these lines?
He'll remember all of this.
He will.
Yeah, in fact, if you want to have a discussion with him, I'll have to take him back out, bring him fully back up if you want to talk to him about it.
Was he ever Abraham Lincoln or John F. Kennedy?
No.
Anybody of any significance?
Because you know what we learned with this guy? He's a very ordinary guy. He was a pure energy. He came back to Earth as a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And after he was a turtle, he was a slave that threw a brick and killed somebody. Mm-hmm. And he didn't even do it intentionally.
Right.
All of his past lives, he's been in trouble.
Howard?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Before we take him out, do you think we could take him back to when he was 10? I'm curious what that was all about.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Yeah, that was cool. I heard Sal was weeping because he got in trouble.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we want to hear that.
All right. Sal, I want you to take a deep breath in and pull yourself back through that doorway. You're no longer in that life where you were original source of energy. Pull yourself back through that doorway and have the doorway close. Have you done that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Answer yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now I want you to move back into this life on your timeline. And as you move farther, you're back. You're a baby. You told me when you were a baby, when you were 2 years old, you had this beautiful white little truck with a horn on it. You used to push it around. And how you said that happiness was very simple for you, and that how it was a really amazing experience because it was such a simple thing that made you happy. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now I want you to move a little bit farther down the other way. And now you're 10 years old. And I had you remember an amazing time you had. And you told me a story about having a barbecue your dad was cooking out.
Mm-hmm.
Take yourself there now. Step into that body of that 10-year-old boy again. And tell me about your experience. Tell me all about it. It was a very pleasurable experience you told me about it. It brought great memories of love and happiness to you.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. What were you doing?
Well, I was running around with my cousins.
Yeah.
My dad was barbecuing.
Yeah.
My grandparents sat right to his left.
Mm-hmm.
They were on these lawn chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom was bringing out food and stuff.
Yeah.
We had a shed in the back that I would break pieces of sheetrock off the shed. It was an old shed, and I didn't have any toys or anything, so I used the chalk from the sheetrock to draw.
What were you drawing?
Just drawing like funny faces and dogs and animals and stuff like that.
Yeah, were you by yourself?
No, I was with all my cousins.
Your cousins?
Yeah. We were running around, and my dad was grilling, and my family was there. And
yeah. And you mentioned your grandparents. What did they look like?
Well, I was named after my grandpa Sal, and my grandma Nina was next to him.
What did your grandpa look like?
He had a cane, and he would sit under the tree by the shade.
Yeah.
My grandmother would sit next to him.
Yeah.
And he would always bring us... He would always bring me a bag, a little brown bag with candy in it. He always brought it to us.
Yeah, what kind of candy?
It was always a big red lollipop. And he had bazookas in there as well. And he used to play the horses, so he used to let me pick a horse. He used to sit me on his lap, and I used to circle a horse. He'd give me some candy. It's just nice to see him again, to be so vivid.
Yeah?
He was a good man. He was in World War II.
Yeah? You were close to your grandfather?
Yeah. He was very, he's, when it comes to history, he was brilliant, and I was named after him, and I'm just the opposite. And I don't know. Yeah, he was a good man until he got older. And he became senile.
More?
Nah, I had enough of his life. Fucking misery. Take him out of this thing.
All right. Sal, take a deep breath in. Clear yourself from that memory. Keep it with you. Cherish it. It's valuable to you. And then I want you to move yourself farther and farther into time.
You think his grandfather Sal was also a turtle?
I don't know.
Large family of turtles.
Yeah.
And I want you to move yourself up to now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to count to 3. You're going to open your eyes. You're still going to be in a fully awake hypnotic state. You'll be able to sit here and function. 1, 2, 3. You can open your eyes. And he's still in a hypnotic state.
Right.
I'll take him out of it when we're not in here. And if you want to talk to him afterwards, you might want to.
Hey, Sal, where are you going?
You're not going. Oh, he needs tissue.
Oh, hey, you're crying, dude. That's pretty real.
What are you crying about?
He's crying about the fact that he was a turtle.
I mean, I have to tell you.
Go ahead. Put the headphones on. You're making a lot of noise.
Sorry. My flippers.
Right. Was that amazing for you?
Yeah, but I'm not proud of the fact that even when I saw myself as a turtle, I'm like, this is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of bummed me out, but...
Well, Sal, you got to realize, what was your IQ?
Yeah, I think turtles are really smart, though.
Yeah.
I never thought in a million years.
Scott, he does not have a high IQ, so the fact that he's brighter than a turtle, it's at least that's a good thing.
He's moving up on the chain.
You were a brilliant turtle.
So, Sal, now you've got to believe in the afterlife because you were floating around in the sky. Did you see all that?
You were energy, pure energy.
Pure energy.
You know, you can't. I won't describe it as floating. You weren't floating. It's hard to explain.
You're on another
you were
plane.
Just being.
Yeah, that's exactly it. There was definitely no floating. There was
Sal,
no
are you now more convinced than ever that there is a life after death?
There's something going on, dude. I don't know what's going on, but I certainly believe in the spirit world, the reincarnation, the situation I was in. I was there. I mean, I saw the water.
I got to tell you,
the mountains.
You actually speak very intelligently when you're under. Like you suddenly become. You knew that Ireland was in Europe. You wouldn't know that normally. I mean, like, you actually went up a couple IQ points.
He's smarter asleep.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, Robin? Like, he spoke very...
Yeah.
What do you make of that, Robin, honestly?
Well, obviously, he knows things, but he blocks them out when he wakes up.
Yeah. Fred, are you convinced at all that maybe there is some sort of other life?
Not in any way that we understand.
Right. Okay.
I mean, this is not, to me, not evidence that substantiates an other alternative universe.
We don't know what that was. But Even Scott himself doesn't know.
But I agree with you. I think Sal's more intelligent when he's under.
Yeah.
You should stay under, Sal.
Yeah. I think he was more intelligent when he was laying those eggs.
He found a good place.
I can't believe I was a turtle.
That was smart.
That's depressing. Like you finally came back.
Definitely prehistoric times. There was a pterodactyl.
Yeah, and you even said pterodactyl. When do you ever know the word pterodactyl?
It's just weird. It was weird. I mean, I could see it perfectly. The mountains and everything.
Wow.
Everything.
Benji, what are you thinking?
Like you said, he sounded very
convincing,
very real.
Yeah.
I mean, even when he was describing himself as a turtle, he was very specific, and he knew about...
Yeah, Sal, I couldn't even imagine. Sal, did you know about those kind of things with turtles? About, like, burying eggs?
I don't know anything about turtles. I mean, there's tortoises. I guess they're big turtles. I know turtles. I mean,
he's a complete idiot. You don't know anything about anything.
And he's a very caring mother.
When he's not a turtle, he's
lovely
not
mother. I think he would be a good mother.
Sal,
I was a female turtle.
You were a good mother.
Not even a male turtle. Yeah, I was a good mother. And I think
Scott, he was a good mother.
He was a good mom.
Yeah, right. He was really worried about his eggs.
I knew that everything that I was doing was planned out. I knew it. This was the spot. I was still worried, but I was confident as I was digging and laying those eggs that this would be the ultimate spot.
But you even used the word procreate.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's something to this.
Interesting.
Because it's Sal. I'm telling you, Sal has no vocabulary whatsoever. And suddenly when he was under, he became a different guy. I'm impressed.
You're impressed.
Yeah. Now, can this do permanent damage to his brain, or is he pretty much...
My brain's already damaged. He's evolving, so who knows what the next life is going to be like after this one.
Yeah. You hope for something a little more intelligent.
What could he be next? He was a turtle already.
An ostrich.
An emu.
Yeah. Would it be cool if, like, Sal stood up now and started laying eggs on the couch?
I have to go dig.
Where are those eggs, Sal? Can you go back and dig them up?
I have no idea.
Wow, Scott. This is beautiful.
It was great.
Thanks for the demo.
Thanks. I appreciate you having me here.
Scott, what's the bottom line on this? If we want to get in touch with you and get regressed and stuff, how do I do that?
People get a hold of me at ultimatevisionarymmind.com.
Ultimate Visionary Mind.
What is the purpose of this regression? Now, what can come of this?
Robin, I know you're dying to do this now. This is so up Robin's alley.
I just want to know what
It's
what
wild,
happens
Robin.
now
I would give it a try.
I'll go under next.
What's going to happen in his life? How are things going to change?
I got to believe, Robin, if you went under, that you would have at least been more than a turtle.
I got to have been something up, on the food chain, little higher than a turtle.
I would say so.
I have never heard anybody go back and be an animal. That was like,
that's what I couldn't. I was convinced I would be a person. And I'm like, the whole scenario was unfolding. And I couldn't really understand that. I was.
I told you.
I was about to say that.
Nothing about you is all that remarkable.
But I couldn't believe that I brought myself to say, "Wait a minute, I am a turtle."
Right.
Like
it's
this can't be right.
Right. It took you a while to sort of come to that conclusion.
Right. Like if I
you were like, "This is unbelievable."
Well, you know what? The people who are turtles never write a book.
Right.
You know, everybody who writes a book about past lives.
Now, what if Robin?
Princesses.
What if we regress Robin? Turns out she's the pterodactyl eating Sal's egg.
After Sal's egg.
It's actually not that uncommon for people to come back as other things.
Right, as animals, or I thought Sal would come back as a chair.
Sure.
He was alive.
I can't believe this. I'm a chair. People sit on me. I knew there was a purpose. Wow.
Oh, my God.
What's the biggest thing that ever blew your mind? You regress someone, you put them under, and did anything come out that was just mind-blowing that even you were like, jam, look, we're in some uncharted territory?
Been in situations where we had a lady we regressed back, and in the previous life, she was a concert pianist.
Right.
She had no musical skills at all, and I did it at another place, and there was a piano there, so we left her there. We stuck her in front of a piano, and she was able to play it.
Wow.
Like on concert level?
Yes.
Wow. Is that for real?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you videotape
that?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you videotape something like that?
I sat on the piano.
It was a totally unexpected experience. We don't know what you're going to get.
I was the piano chair.
Do you ever, he was in Ireland, do you ever, hypnotize someone and then their language actually changes?
Yes. Usually what I tell them is they're going to speak to me in the language we're speaking in now, and if they can speak another language, we'll let them speak in another language just to see if they can do it.
Because that would, to me, would be proof positive.
It is, and some people never get to that point.
That if you're a guy... if I hypnotize you, like, do you speak Greek?
No.
If I hypnotize you, would you start speaking Greek? That would be amazing, right?
That would be amazing, but what is it proof of? You're saying
it proves something. It proves there is a previous life. There's no way you would know Greek.
No, it's proof of levels of understanding and knowledge that you have access to that you don't know how.
Impossible. So.
Impossible?
If you never played the piano and I stuck you in front of it and you started playing on a concert level...
But, Howard, people are born who can just walk up to a piano and play it.
That's true.
Well, what do you think of that?
Most
you
people
win one argument, don't get all excited.
Most people do that are looking to get something out of it. There's something they're trying to overcome in the present life they're living in. Yeah. It's a tool. Sometimes they use it. I use other
you
things.
You think Sal's a tool?
Sal,
you got that right.
I was a pipe wrench in another life.
Did you feel upset when you knocked over the brick and killed somebody?
Yeah, he started crying.
He was crying.
You were crying. Can you believe you killed someone in a previous life?
But I can see the...
In the stupidest way possible?
Yeah, you didn't even mean it.
Right. But I was in trouble. I was in trouble.
You were really scared.
Yeah. I was in big, big trouble.
Wow.
It was bad. And it's so funny. There was no communication. He was standing there with a torture device behind him, but I knew the whole story.
You knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You're always in trouble.
Always in trouble. I'm such a schmuck. I'm a dumb turtle.
Well, good for you, Sal. You've learned something very important about yourself.
Yes.
In a previous life, you were a turtle. Good for you.
Yeah, if we leave Sal alone in a room
and a dumb altar boy.
He's going to dig up the
dopey
hole
altar boy and a turtle.
and lay some eggs.
Scott Schmarin, hypnotherapist. For more information on Scott's neuroperformanceology.
Yep.
Check out ultimatevisionarymind.com. I guess you also help people quit smoking and all that stuff.
Smoking. I've worked with athletes. I'm in a project right now working with athletes that are getting at the end of their career and helping them extend their careers out.
You think you could hypnotize me to lift more weights in the gym, like not to be intimidated by it?
Sure.
You could, huh?
Absolutely. Why are you intimidated by it?
Well, you know what I mean. I feel like I should be like I'm lifting 95 pounds. Yeah, so it's got to be a fear. I mean, I'm physically able to lift more than 95 pounds. For God's sakes, I'm a man.
You know what you sound like? You sound like the voice of your mom.
That's right. That's right.
That's the
Can
voice.
you get that voice out of my head? I want to pay a psychiatrist.
Yeah, I could probably help you with that.
You could?
Yeah. Most of the issues that people run into that I work with. Usually something from the time they were a kid, they heard something. They hear things like, oh, you're too dumb, you're too stupid.
Yes.
You know, you're worthless. And then they carry those things forward.
Sal?
To the T.
Yeah.
So, we talked about that yesterday.
I used to get, the older you get, the dumber you get. That's what my dad said. Almost every day.
Well, you lived up to that.
I think it was every birthday my dad said that to me.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, I've been listening to the show for 20 years, and I could probably stay busy with your staff for a long time.
I might put you on permanent retainer.
There you go. Well, that would ruin the show, though, wouldn't it?
No, nothing ruins this show. I mean, we just learned Sal's a turtle. By the way, your nickname now is Turtle.
Oh, God.
You're Turtle. That's it. Hey, Turtle. Follow Scott on Twitter. I'm going to follow you. What am I going to do on there when I follow you? It's Scott Schmarin. @ Scott Schmarin.
Easy. Nobody else has the name.
No one wants that name.
That's right.
That's right. Well, good for you, Scott. You're quite the professional.
Thanks.
And this was an amazing thing. And Sal, no bullshitting around, right? You weren't acting, you weren't doing anything weird.
No bullshit. It was wild. It was a wild experience. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's a form of reincarnation. I don't know. It was just wild.
This is going to really keep Sal up at night. You're his new hero. This to be Long Island Medium.
He was a turtle.
Nah, I'd rather talk to my grandmother than find out I was a fucking turtle.
Yes, Susan.
Can Fred play the bullshit clip?
Oh, no way. I saw it.
He was out.
He was out. Right, and did you see?
He was out.
He was out. He was really out. I'm not kidding.
I have a tip for him. He should not drink the Kool-Aid.
Right.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Not sure what that means. All right, Scott. I'll follow you. Can you get rid of that? Can you hypnotize him to finally blow Richard?
I don't think I have to.
Right. Looks like it's happening on its own.
Oh, God. What would we find on Earth?
Come here, turtle.
Yeah. You know, you're hung like a turtle.
That's right.
All right, Scott Schmarin, thank you.
Thanks.
And Sal, thank you for going under. And we'll be back, Robin, right after these words.
Riley Martin.
You understand?
Leaves a voicemail for Robin Quivers.
I got it. This is Riley Martin.
Tell Robin I'm thinking about her, and tell her to call me. I'm a little worried. Tell her to call me, okay? Okay? Pass that along to her. I love her, but, she don't have to call. She don't want her, but tell her that, okay? All right.
The Howard Stern Show.
So, my theory on what we just saw, I had time to process it. Here's what I came up with. We just experienced Sal going under hypnotism, and he, turned out in a past life he was a turtle. And
I still can't get over it.
Well, you want to know where I'm at with this, and I guess it's where you're at with it. I'm in psychoanalysis, so a lot of time is spent on dreams.
Mm-hmm.
They use your dreams. And when you're in a dream state, you come up with crazy imagery, and you try to figure out why am I coming up with, like the other day I had a bathtub full of shit.
Right.
And, let's face it, it's pretty obvious that when you have a bathtub full of shit, you feel like there's a lot of shit going on, and there's a lot of shitty things.
You can't get rid of it.
You can't get rid of it. And so, I think that when you're under hypnosis, you're accessing, the Maharishi used to say, you use less than 10% of your brain. So whatever it is that we access when we dream is sort of accessed when you're in the hypnotic state. And suddenly Sal is dreaming out loud and seeing things and put in this dream state.
I'm a turtle.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm a big turtle.
And you
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, he's a pregnant big turtle. And, it's really interesting. If you believe what I'm saying right now, why is Sal, out of all his dreams, his biggest dream is that he's a turtle?
He's disappointed.
Yeah, right. And so if you analyze it like a dream, he created this out of his subconscious. Out of all the things he could have created himself the leader of the Roman Empire. But instead he saw himself as a lowly turtle on the beach, about to be eaten by a pterodactyl.
Could be, and he's pregnant.
I mean, a lower life form you'd be hard-pressed to find.
He's crawling around on the ground. He is not even off the ground.
That's what he created for himself.
He crawls around on the ground.
That's what he created for himself. So I think that this is a useful tool. No, I don't believe that there are past lives and stuff.
You don't think he was really a turtle at some point in history?
With him, I might believe that. But what do you think of what I'm saying, Robin?
I think you're absolutely right. I once had a teacher who would say, close your eyes and now think of prehistoric times. You give yourself a picture.
Right.
Your brain will always answer your question.
So I think we heard Sal's dream, and his dream was rather pathetic.
Well, his brain went, you said, Sal, walk through a door and show us something.
He showed us.
What he showed
Fred, you agree with my assessment?
I do, and I'm trying to read some other things, what turtle dreams mean, and I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
All right, but please look that up. Benji, are you in agreement with me? Do you think that I'm onto something here?
Yes, about the part about that maybe it's similar to a dream state. However, I think you're interpreting what you think of as a turtle that's lowly.
All right. Well, that's my interpretation.
Sal was also saying he's doing the best he can to protect these eggs, which also I think might be a big feeling in him.
All right. Thank you for that.
I agree with Benji right there.
That might be a good thing.
But I also say that, you got to look at things literally sometimes. And he was a very low to the ground animal with all these big predatory animals above him.
Exactly. Which is his life.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone who isn't above him. Guy goes home, he's henpecked. It's a whole thing. I don't know, Benji. You're trying to turn it into something good, but I ain't seeing it that way. But we'll see. Now, let's move on, if we can. There's a bunch of things. Since it's Sal Day, let's go. Sal, by the way, as you know, is terrible at history. So Sal,
except in a dream state.
He seems to be pretty good at that. Sal is on the phone now. His phony phone calls, extraordinaire, you have to say.
Yes.
He's no turtle in that department. And here he is calling a tutor for his son to learn history.
Okay.
All right. It's Sal.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for a history tutor for my son. He's in the 4th grade.
Okay. I have done history in the past.
Oh, okay, great. Before we go any further, I just want to see how well-versed you are in history, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Give me a brief example of who Winston Churchill was.
Winston Churchill was Prime Minister of England during World War II.
No. Listen to me. Winston Churchill was a political figure, I'll give you that much, but he was the President of the United States, so you're completely wrong.
You would say that that's wrong?
Yeah.
Can you explain how he was President of the United States?
Elections, hello. Have you ever heard of it? Are you sure you're qualified for this?
You know, I gotta be honest, I don't feel comfortable talking to you.
Maybe you're a little embarrassed. History is subjective, but I just want to make sure you get it right.
Yes, I understand that, but as a teacher, I cannot, in good conscience, teach things that I believe are false.
Whatever. All right, let me ask you this. Tell me briefly about the Mayflower, and if you get it right, I'll book my son with you.
Okay, the Pilgrims were immigrants from England seeking religious freedom.
Wrong.
They arrived in Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts on the ship the Mayflower in 1620.
You're some tutor. Columbus came over to America, saw the Indians, beat the crap out of them, raped the wives, and then he said, hey, Pilgrims, hop on a boat, let's take this place over. They took a boat, they hit Plymouth Rock in Pennsylvania, and now we have America.
Plymouth Rock was in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Are you aware that Pennsylvania is a landlocked state?
What do you mean? They were locked down by the English?
There's no borders with the ocean in Pennsylvania?
No. This was before all the continents touched together, when there was water in between.
Okay. I think that the history you're wanting to teach your son has been created by you.
Well, whoever created it, you need to learn it. You don't know history.
I'm going to hang up now.
All right, and then get to the library.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. You're the one who thinks the Mayflower was in Massachusetts. Duh.
All right, there's Sal hiring a history tutor.
Yes. Having a little trouble.
Yeah, by the way, I'm still sure that Sal thinks that Winston Churchill was president of the United States.
He did tell us that.
Yeah, this is a tape. We went back into our Wayback Machine. And I don't know if you remember this. We took Gary the Retard, and I believe it was, who's the guy who died? Yes, Cliff Pallet. He died many years ago. Cliff Pallet and Gary the Retard were in Dallas at the time of, I guess it was one of the anniversaries of the Kennedy assassination, and we were going around there, and Gary, they started asking Gary who was killed here, and he started screaming, Lincoln. And then mayhem ensued.
Who got shot here, Gary? President Lincoln. Someone went up in this room and shot him and stabbed him in the back.
Well, first of all, I'll have to clarify something. It wasn't Abraham Lincoln that was assassinated here. It was John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Very good.
This was John F.
Very good.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy was assassinated here on November the 22nd, 1963.
Very good.
Why is he saying Lincoln? Has this man lost his fucking brains or what?
I didn't use my freaking brains.
Huh?
I didn't use my freaking brains.
Well, Abraham Lincoln was not assassinated here. I'm sorry to tell you that. I don't know why you are saying that.
Well, that was a great moment in Stern Show history, and I only bring it back because we are celebrating now, what is it, the 50th anniversary?
Yes.
Correct. Of John F. Kennedy's assassination. But nothing was better than when Gary the Retard visited Dealey Plaza. And some gentleman chose to argue with Gary the Retard and ask him if he had lost his fucking brain, which, of course, the appropriate response is he never had one to begin with. So there it is. Isn't that a great moment? Really, truly great. People are writing me and saying they enjoyed Richard Christie's drinking tips.
Well, he certainly must have plenty of them.
And yes, he does, Robin. Here's another one.
And now, a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
If you're going to have drinks when you're flying, I always tip the flight attendants because it makes them happy, and to me it seems like they're more willing to keep bringing you drinks over and over throughout the flight.
This has been a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
How do you like that? That help you at all? You want another one?
Yes.
All right.
You can never get enough.
Okay.
And now, a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
one airport that I hate flying in and out of is Heathrow Airport in London, because the freaking gate is about a mile from the nearest bar. So if you got to go to the gate 30 or 40 minutes early, there's no bar. You can't drink for 30 or 40 minutes before the flight.
This has been a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
Don't fly Heathrow.
Don't fly Heathrow, yeah. It's my least favorite.
I like it.
I don't
No
like
bar at the gate.
There was one that I heard. Oh, this is a good one. This is, again, Richard said drinking tips. This one's good.
And now, a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
I always order 2 drinks at a time on a flight, just because you don't have to bother the flight attendants as much. And plus, it doesn't give them the idea that they're coming back to you too much and giving you too much to drink. So I always order 2 at a time, and it seems to work out great.
This has been a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
I like that one. Like he's worried about the stewardess and her impressions.
I don't want to think badly of me. While I'm hammered and peeing in my pants.
People like these drinking tips. Do you want any more, or you had enough?
The holidays are coming. A lot of drinking. I think we need, as a public service, to play all of these.
And now, a drinking tip from Richard Christie.
I don't think a lot of people realize that some bars at some airports will sell you a to-go drink. I've been at a bar at an airport and got a champagne to go, and I had my morning mimosa right there as I was getting ready to take off on the flight. It was
Happy
awesome.
day.
I didn't even have to be in first class.
This has been a drinking tip.
How great is that?
That's a man thinking ahead.
Yeah. I wish he'd think ahead on the job. No. I got so many emails yesterday, people complimenting Evil Dave Letterman. They liked him.
He was wonderful yesterday.
And they liked when he screwed up the word fellatio. Which, by the way, I got to say, Evil Dave never disappoints. We even tape him rehearsing. He does his stuff out of Chicago. And Evil Dave practices and practices and practices. And I thought yesterday he did very well until he got to the word fellatio.
Yes.
But just to prove to you, if you think he doesn't practice a lot, well, think again. Here is his practice session.
I'm worried about Michael Jackson's son, Blanket. I just want him to hold me tight and tell me everything's going to be all right. And I hope it leads to fellatio. 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 Fellatio.
Do you think he never realized it was fellatio and what that means?
I don't know, but Abe Cannon sits there with him and helps him.
Uh-huh.
But I think Abe was torturing him yesterday because he never corrected his fellatio thing. I think he just thought that was too good. I'll have to ask Abe about that next time we speak with him. Here's Evil Dave practicing again.
I can't believe Robin keeps her tummy in the studio. Tumor in the studio. Oh, wait. That's just Benzie.
Benzie. Tumor tummy. And that was a really good line. I can't believe Robin keeps her tumor in the studio.
He did get it out on the air.
I was proud of him. A couple of Baba Booey songs came in.
They're my guys, they're my guys. Talking about my guys. They're my guys, boss.
There's Sal. See? When he's not being hypnotized and being a turtle. He's busy writing.
I'm a turtle.
Songs. Yes, I know you're a turtle. I saw that.
I'm a big turtle, and I'm pregnant.
Wow. What dreams and aspirations. Oh, what else did I want to play you? Oh, okay. The boys went out on the street. Just tying up some loose ends here. We told people that the Jews now are celebrating Hanukkah on Thanksgiving and trying to get rid of Thanksgiving.
Oh, no.
And instead of people doing what you just did, going, oh, stop it, oh, no, the people got very angry with the Jews.
So Jewish people are replacing Thanksgiving with Hanukkah this year. What are your thoughts on that?
The Jews are greedy and they got to pick another day. Stop messing with our holidays. They need to cut the shit out, that's for sure. The Jews are annoying, whiny, and always looking for trouble.
Yes, Hitler's dream is still alive and thriving. There you go.
Our holidays.
Right.
What is that?
You know what that is. Want another shot at this?
Yes.
Let's hope that somebody says this is ridiculous.
It can't be all bad.
Right.
So Jewish people are replacing Thanksgiving with Hanukkah this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Fuck the Jewish. They should just move Hanukkah.
That's it. I'm bringing back the Hitler mustache. You know, I'm doing Letterman tomorrow night, and
yes,
I always had this fantasy. I would go on the David Letterman show and grow a Hitler mustache, and I'm going to say, Dave, Hitler ruined everything. This was a very popular mustache until Hitler, and now you see virtually no
one can sport this mustache.
But it was a popular Charlie Chaplin himself had a little Hitler mustache until Hitler came to power. And it's time to bring back the Hitler mustache and let some celebrities come forward and start wearing it. Well, I think this would be terrific. But I've never done it.
Well, it's too late now.
Too late now.
You don't have time to grow a mustache.
Yeah, I'm like Eric the actor. I need months to grow my mustache. Yes, I'm going on Letterman tomorrow. And, you know, it occurred to me, I'm just going on there. When I have guests on my show, none of them prepare. I just ask them questions, things I'm curious about.
You prepare.
I prepare. Today, they're doing a pre-interview with me, and here's what I plan to say to the pre-interviewer. Plan to say, listen, Schmengel, or whatever your name is, whatever Dave wants to talk about, let him bring it. Let's have a real conversation.
Yeah, you guys asked me to be on the show. You must have been thinking something.
Yeah, why is all this pressure on me? I want to be like one of these bimbos who walks out there and waits to be asked a question. I'm pretty good on my feet.
That's what your pre-interview is. I want to be treated like a pretty girl.
Yeah, that's what I want. What do you think of that?
Tell Dave.
Tell
Treat
Dave.
Me like a bimbo.
Treat me like I'm, I don't know, Drew Barrymore. She doesn't have to prepare.
Or Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, treat me like Scarlett Johansson. Put me on that couch.
What's that? Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Treat me like Megan Fox. Treat me like the pretty turtle that I am.
I'm a turtle.
I know you're a turtle. Are you a pretty turtle?
I'm a big turtle, and I'm pregnant.
All right.
Treat you like Kim Kardashian. I'm looking at her today. She's wearing a see-through top on her way to dinner or
She's one of the biggest celebrities in the world and does nothing.
But, you know, she puts that see-through top on. She winds up in the paper.
It's like Lady Gaga said, it's insulting to put her in the same category as Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Well, sit me on a couch and let me just do my thing. I have 4 different outfits picked out. That was another thing I was going to do. Have an outfit change.
Yeah. Oh, really? In the middle of the interview?
Yeah, because I have nice clothes. I was going to be like, I can't decide what to wear. I'll bring out both outfits. But then I might dress down or I might dress up. I don't know yet. I have to think it through.
You could do both.
That's right.
There's a commercial break.
That's true.
That would be so funny if you did change outfits.
Yeah. He should put on my outfit and I'll put on his. Anyway, so, yes, I will be on the David Letterman show tomorrow. Let's see. A lot of people do not like Hansy on the show anymore. Hansy is the most annoying piece of shit on the show. This is the email. A call from that fucknut twice a year is plenty. Howard, for the love of Christ, please stop picking up on Hansy. He drags the show down and his shtick is getting old. No. And here's a guy who says, why do you guys always rush Hansy off the air and give Eric the fucking idiot almost an hour of boredom each day? Eric sucks and is as bad as listening to Imus while Hansy is a home run. So keep Hansy on. So
what do you do?
What do you do? All right, let's get back to the street. We asked the question. What do you think of these Jews taking over Thanksgiving?
Jewish people are replacing Thanksgiving with Hanukkah this year. What are your thoughts on that?
No. Let's Thanksgiving roll. Let it roll.
family together is more important. So I think that's selfish in a sense, because taking away other people's special day of spending it with their family, I think that's just selfish.
Oh, they want to get rid of Santa Claus in the Thanksgiving parade too.
Kids look towards Santa Claus. That's not fair to the kids.
They want to replace it with a giant matzo ball. Would you go to see that, a giant matzo ball?
No.
No, definitely no.
What is going on in America that people are this stupid? I mean, really, what is going on?
So the Jews are replacing Thanksgiving with Hanukkah this year. How do you feel about that?
I would never, ever go for that. No. Thanksgiving is America's Day. That's that.
What would you like to say to the Jews for doing this?
Selfish, I would think, for one. Two is they're just thinking of themselves. You can't just bump it off the calendar. There's no way. Pick another day. How about the day after Thanksgiving? Pick that day. Rethink it.
Rethink
it doesn't make any
Jews.
sense. And they're just not going to get a lot of support.
They're also trying to remove Santa Claus from the Macy's parade and put a matzo ball balloon in there instead. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's nuts.
It sure is.
Get in the parade if you want to, but no. Santa stays. Sorry.
So you won't be celebrating Hanukkah instead of Thanksgiving?
No, I will not. Nope, not at all.
Ain't gonna happen. Well, there you go, Robin. A lot of people upset with the Jews.
Not one person realizing this is ridiculous.
No, and the evil plot to take over Thanksgiving. What can I tell you? Jews several times pointed out being selfish and greedy, which I've never heard before.
No, who would ever think?
Who would ever think
those
that?
Words?
We were talking the other day to John Lieberman of the news department, and he was describing that Lisa likes to talk to the radio and talk to me back in the newsroom, and he finds it difficult to concentrate on work. I said, let me hear a sample of this. So Shuli tapes Lisa now. She has no awareness that she's being taped. She gave the okay to do it, but here was Lisa listening to my announcement about America's Got Talent this morning.
Okay.
I announced that I am coming back to America's Got Talent, and here is Lisa talking to the radio. Well, before I go to that decision...
Oh.
All right, come on. I'm listening. I'm trying to get advice.
Okay, so I don't know what you could make out of that.
I'm going back, Robin.
You'll realize I made nothing out of it.
Here we go.
I did really struggle with this decision.
Oh, my God.
But anyway, after much...
Stand by. My heart's racing.
Believe me. I want to thank the following people for...
He just announced it without announcing it. Woohoo!
Say this with peace and love, peace and love. Robin, I decided I needed a personal life, but big black hole inside of me.
The big black hole, did it win?
It won. I am going back.
Yeah!
One season more.
You are going to be a big boy. Wow.
Boy, I tell you, if anyone deserves a raise, it's that woman.
That is amazing.
She talks to the... Now, that's... John Lieberman and Shuli want quiet in the morning.
Yeah, they're in that office working.
They say to me, this goes on throughout the show. Lisa does a whole other show that's going on.
Wow.
But there she is, happy as a clam. I'm so glad I went back to America's Got Talent, because look how happy I just made that girl.
Well, I just can't believe she's the least popular person among the group.
With me, she's the most popular.
That is ridiculous.
That mayor dude, Rob
Ford. We're all getting to know his name.
Honestly, there's way too much tape of this guy. You want to hear the top 5 songs in the country, or you want to hear Rob Ford?
Well, let's get to the top 5. But you know he's doing the Today Show this morning?
All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play you the top 5. I'll take a commercial break, right, Fred?
Yes, sir.
And then I'll come back and we'll do news and Rob Ford and all that stuff.
Right.
How's that for an agenda? And maybe I'll get a couple of phone calls in. I didn't give away a pair of tickets yet to the big birthday bash on Friday.
Goodness, how could you not?
Well, because we're busy with nothing. Busy hypnotizing
We're
Sal.
finding out Sal's a turtle.
I'm a turtle.
I'm a turtle. I'm a big turtle, and I'm pregnant.
We're going to give away a pair of tickets to the birthday bash if I have time. Friday, January 31 at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. It's going to be the show happening of the century. Easy, pal. Yes, the birthday show. What? The birthday show. I announced, of course, Jimmy Kimmel will be the host.
Yes.
Showing up, David Letterman.
Bow, bow.
Bow, 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 David Letterman.
Bow, bow.
The real David Letterman. And the real Louis C.K. And a list of celebs like you've never seen before. And
Let's go!
I haven't even announced yet.
Let's go!
Let's go now.
Let's go!
January 31. Easy, Robin.
We got to get that guy to be the announcer on the birthday.
Get this guy. Maybe he'll motivate us. Anyway, if you want tickets to the big birthday show, it's going to be the blowout bash of all time. Go to howardstern.com and SiriusXM.com. We promise today it won't crash. Well, we don't promise, but we're hoping it won't. And yesterday the whole website went down.
Are we going to do better today?
Today, yeah, like Obamacare. Every day it's going to get a little better. To enter our online sweepstakes for your chance to win, there's going to be lots of tickets given away. So get on there right now, register, and I will also try to give away tickets. But your best bet is to go to howardstern.com and SiriusXM.com. That's where they're giving away your top 5 songs. This is where I turn into Casey Kasem. Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
The number 5 song, according to Billboard.com. Very sexy picture of her in the paper today.
Yes.
Hot pants that evidently couldn't cover her ass properly. Where's Eminem in this tune?
I wanted the fame, but not the cover of
There he is.
Oh, well.
I like when Rihanna sings.
He's a great singer.
Attention for my music.
All right. This guy sounds like a turtle himself. Yes, Kim. In Portland. Kim.
Hello? Oh, Howard?
Yes.
Hi. I love my North Shore Animal League calendar. Both of you autographed it, and when I opened it up, I saw the picture of Bianca and Beth and just started crying. It was so sweet.
It is sweet, and I want everyone to order one of those. I'm begging you.
And
all for charity. Not a penny in profit, goes to anybody but the charity.
And Robin, when you came back, you said how each day you were on the air, it was the one time of the day that you weren't feeling ill, you weren't focusing on what you were going through, and that is how I feel. Just, you guys are the greatest, and you put a smile on my face every day.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Love it.
You just made my day. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Isn't that nice?
Very sweet.
Isn't she? Isn't she lovely?
Or ain't she sweet?
No. Isn't she beautiful? All right, Robin. So, Rob Ford, where do you begin? Every clip of him is just being contentious and testy with people. And it gets better and better. This guy is a one-man wrecking machine.
Does he really think this is helping, this media blitz he's on?
Nah, and I do have some tape of him on the Today Show as well. So, I mean, where do you want to... I've probably got 50 clips here I could go through, but let's play some and then tell me when you get bored. But I never get bored of listening to this guy. For those of you who don't know, he's the mayor of Toronto who has... been filmed with crack and drinking and all this kind of crap, and he just seems out of control. The latest thing was he was in I guess they got him in front of the city council. They stripped away most of his powers as mayor.
Yeah.
And then somehow he got up and he started charging around, and it looked like he was attacking this female, but he wasn't attacking her, but it just looked that way. It was some crazy stuff. But here he is, Rob Ford getting testy with the CNN report.
Because you don't trust what the Toronto Star says. I just had enough. I was sick and tired of all these allegations and all this.
He's sick and tired of it. He's had enough.
Well, he could quit.
He doesn't want to quit.
And excuse my words, and that's all it is. Sorry, kids, I shouldn't have sworn in front of the kids. And you know what? I made mistakes. I drank too much. I smoked some crack sometime. What can I say? I made a mistake. I'm human.
It's a big mistake.
But can't you see why some would question your judgment?
So what? So lie about it? Just hide? No one else
just
in the
that
world?
you would do it in the first place. That shows.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong what they said. They said, do you smoke crack and are you a crack addict? No, I don't smoke crack and I'm not a crack addict. Have I? Yes, I have. So that's what I didn't lie. I don't smoke crack. I haven't smoked crack in over a year. But did I? Like,
that's semantics.
Oh, it's not semantic. To you, it's semantic. It's typical media. You guys are the same. You're all cut from the same cloth.
No.
Me, if you know what I mean?
He does not do well. He starts out calm, and then he just gets crazy. You're all cut from the same cloth. What, because they all have questions about you?
You guys can spin it every way you want. But you know what?
No, these guys aren't too bad, Rob.
No.
At this point, Doug tries to calm his brother, which, as we've seen...
And by the way, the brother's good, too. He's equally as good. He's like Mo. He's the calm one compared to Curly and Larry. You know? The brother.
Right.
But when you come and accuse me of being a crack addict and say, do you smoke crack? No, I don't. Have I? Yeah. I don't like people attacking my integrity.
Couldn't you be even more effective if you were a little healthier?
I kind of like that whole idea. Like, yeah, I've smoked crack, but I'm not a crack addict, and I'm not addicted to it. I'm not a crack user. I just use it.
Where is his proof of all this? I mean, he's just making statements.
I am sure the truth is somewhere other than here. So this is this guy, Rob Ford. I think he's in like a city council. Again, there seems to be a lot of city council meetings these days.
Well, Rob is the mayor.
Right.
Doug, I think, is the city councilman.
Right. Well, anyway, here he slips in a plug for his show. He's got a TV show on top of all this.
Everybody's had their say, the critics, the media, the opposition. I want people to listen to me tonight from 8 to 9 on Sun News. You will get my side of the story. Okay? Unfiltered.
Right.
This...
It's pretty cool the way he slipped in a plug. Yeah. Rob's the mayor. Doug's the brother.
Right.
Yeah. I got to get that straight.
Reminds me of when I was watching with my brother when Saddam attacked Kuwait. And President Bush said, I warn you, I warn you, I warn you, do not. Well, folks, if you think American-style politics is nasty, you guys have just attacked Kuwait. And you will never...
What?
Yeah.
Okay. You will never see something that you have... Mark my words, friends. This is going to be outright war in the next election. And I'm going to do everything in my power...
Okay, Mayor Ford, your time's up.
Everything in my power to beat you guys.
Thank you, Mayor Ford.
What you're doing to me is kicking me out of my office, and it's the worst thing that you can do. I was elected by the people.
Mayor Ford.
You know, like when I turn off Benji's mic and he keeps talking?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's going on now. They turned off his mic and he's still going on.
Absolutely right on that. Because every one of you guys have sinned.
Mayor Ford, your time's up.
And it is absolutely the worst thing you can do for democracy.
Thank you.
Why would they have his time? Nobody wants to hear from anyone else but him. Wow. So what's he saying there? He's saying that he's going to go to war. He's Kuwait, and when he was attacked, he's going to go to war against the opposition.
He's the United States.
Right.
And when Iraq attacked Kuwait, that's when the United States stepped in. He's like, you people have just attacked Kuwait.
I see.
You got to get your players right.
Jesus.
Very complicated.
Here's the anchor woman's watching TV. This guy, Rob Ford, again, gets up and he starts charging around like a bull, and he almost knocks the woman over. And she thinks he's attacking the woman, which, by the way, that's what it looked like. I don't know if you saw the tape, but it's pretty freaky.
Describe what you're seeing there. We're seeing the mayor.
Yeah, so we've got some angry exchanges going on.
Watch this. The mayor is running.
While the meeting was still
running.
going on, the mayor sort of...
He's attacked somebody.
Here.
The mayor has... That is Councilor Pam McConnelly, another councilor. He ran at her and grabbed her. I'm not sure exactly how aggressive that was.
Now it's like pro wrestling. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen, the mayor just ate another councilman.
Relationship is between these two people. I wish I could provide more context. The mayor looks quite calm there, but he ran up and grabbed her by her arms. Lorenda, go ahead. Continue on with what you were saying.
Wow.
Yeah, but it turned out he didn't attack her, but...
Well, see, that's what happens in eyewitness accounts.
Yeah. Wow. I have so many... I mean, I don't know how much more you want to hear.
What happened on the Today Show? I mean, now he's got a national U.S. venue for his madness.
All right, here he is with Matt Lauer. You know Matt loves this.
Let's say you go on one of those binges and the phone rings in your office at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night and something terrible's happened in the city of Toronto. Terrorist attack, some other kind of disaster. Are you equipped? Will you be capable and stable enough to handle it?
I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. It's very few isolated incidents that it's happened. You're absolutely right. I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. But that could happen with anybody at any time. Say you were gone out drinking or you were drunk and say something happened to your family. Hold on.
The lives of a million people aren't resting on my decisions.
Hold on. Say your son or daughter just got killed in a car accident and you're blasted out of your mind at 3 in the morning. Are you going to be able to handle that?
Now, would take personal responsibility for my family. You've got taxpayers and residents of this city depending on you.
And I take personal responsibility for them, too.
Wow.
Ugh,
wow.
It's not getting better.
No. Matt taking it to the... Taking him to... Where did he take him, Robin? The cleaners?
To the woodshed.
Oh, the woodshed. He didn't take him to the cleaners, did he? No. He took him to the woodshed. I knew there was some expression in there. Yeah. I'm no turtle. Let's see. I hope Mayor Ford auditions for AGT. Oh, I should have announced that, too. I see now that I'm a judge again for the 3rd season. Can you believe this? They said it wouldn't last. Auditions are already underway. The next cities are Denver, Indianapolis, Houston, and L.A. That's if you want to get in. They just did their...
And be judged by you, but not right yet.
Right. They just did their first round of auditions in New York City this past weekend. I heard it was pretty fucking off the chain.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the clock. So if you miss those, you can audition online, too. AGDauditions.com has all the info. Let's face it. You could probably win.
Right now.
Yeah. Right now it's wide open. You want to get back to Rob?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, I played you the Today Show, right? That was a good clip.
Absolutely.